Hey, we're the leaf cutters, here to lend a hand for novice cigar smokers with tips so grand. Not pros, but we'll guide you right in our porch cigar lounge, light up the night. Reach out, chat along, smoke with us where you belong. So grab a cigar, come on and stay. In our back porch lounge, we'll show you the way. The leaf cutters, together we'll ignite. With tips and tricks, we'll light up your night.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the Back Porch Lounge. We are the Leaf Cutters, and we are not professionals, but we are here to help. Today, we in the Back Porch Lounge weren't supposed to have me as host. We were supposed to actually have Andy as the host for this episode because I wasn't going to be here. And on top of that, there's inclement weather going on. But just so happens I could be on this one. But Andy has decided that he wanted to rock, paper, scissors me for the hosting job for this episode since he didn't get his chance to do it. So I guess we're going to do rock, paper, scissors right here live on TV.
You sound like you voted for it.
He did.
Yeah,
that's what he wanted to do. That's what he wanted to do. So
just throw Andy under the bus.
No. Yes.
Grim threw me under the bus to do this. So
Yeah. I'm not even trying to say anything.
Let's do this.
I don't want to do it.
On three. All right. 1,
all right.
2, 3.
Motherfuckers.
Grim's
All right. So
hosting.
Grimm is actually going to be hosting this today's episode. So
he's getting out of it.
Nope.
No. Win or lose.
Wait, go back on.
I'm just looking for the opportunity to sit back and enjoy a cigar for once instead of having to talk this whole time.
Okay, look. So the host.
I'm not going to get away with this.
And I have a question about for today. So like the host can't do both duties.
Okay, so then Andy will host, and then you can ask the question. What's the problem?
Well, Zach goes, but that's fine too.
Zach is not
All right.
hat into the ring for this.
No, I've thrown it in for him
Zach, throw your hat.
regularly.
No.
He's like, I like my hat too much.
I spent a lot of time shoving the hair into my hat because it was like wings.
All right, so neither one of you want to take it over. I'll reluctantly take back over the hosting gig of this podcast.
What you get for showing up?
Yeah, man.
That's what I get for showing.
Taking the opportunity and been like, you know what? I'm not showing up today. I'm going to do something for myself. I might play some Diablo. I might get mani-pedi. I might do something other than sit here in front of a microphone and try to entertain people that don't want to hear you in the first place.
Oh, hang on.
All of that is true, but I wanted to hang out with you guys.
That's true.
That's the
It's
Back
fun
Porch
to hang out, I
Lounge.
guess.
So,
Okay.
all right.
I had a
So
question.
she said you had a question. Yeah, go ahead. While we light up, Grimm,
Oh,
ask the question.
So we have
Okay.
the Cavalier Genevieve, the BII-VJ. My question is, can I smoke the diamond? Can I smoke the diamond? Like, is this smokable?
yes.
It is?
You can smoke
Grim.
the gold. Yes, you can smoke the gold foil.
Grimm should be the host because he already introduced the cigar.
I did it so poorly.
I didn't even do
too.
that.
Like I looked
Just
at
so-
the a little bit, and I got sad because I left a little mark on it. But then afterwards, I was like, you know what? Maybe I'm supposed to smoke this, and it's like a flavor enhancer, you know, like a like the Kool-Aid packet that's been put on the front of this thing.
Nice. So
No,
this
it's,
is a penny cigar.
This
It's
is a
provided by
penny cigar.
Badass.
Oh,
And, this is the Cavalier BII Viso Jalapa.
Jalapa.
Yeah, there you go. It is a Viso Jalapa wrapper with a Habano binder. a Nicaraguan filler, and yet the origin is Honduran. So go figure that one out.
I don't want it. But you know what I want to do? Let's get your tobacco.
Get back to your question.
And shit at badassthing.com. We haven't done that for so I need to put it out there.
But to answer your question, Andy actually knows the answer to that question.
Yes, you can smoke this. The gold. The gold foil is food grade, so it's smokable.
It's actually food grade?
Yeah.
I thought it was Jägermeister where they put it in there and expected you to do it whether it was good or not. Or not Jägermeister.
That's
Goldschlager. Goldschlager.
That's Goldschlager. That's different.
Like down to 1,000 bottles of
Actually,
Goldschlager.
you're going to ingest it.
You're just going to get this gold later.
I think it is actually possible to get heavy metal poisoning from gold, but you have to consume quite a bit of it.
Yeah. Like 4 nuggets.
But I'm stuck in Fort Knox. I don't know what to do.
Ain't no gold left in Fort Knox. Gold member already took it. Or was it
I
Goldfinger?
thought they took it in Die Hard 3. Or, yeah, 3. No, that was downtown New York. Never mind.
Yeah, that was the place that had more gold than Fort Knox. Or whatever.
Yeah, that was the place that had more gold than Fort Knox.
It was Die Hard 4. Live hard or die free. I don't know.
No, it was 3.
It's 3.
But 3 was the one with
bottle involved in that. And that Bruce Willis hates certain people.
yeah that.
He does seem to have strong opinions about certain.
He has terribly strong opinions.
All right, so let's talk about this first light up. For me, the first taste on this, it's really smooth. I was surprised by that because the hue of it, the smell of it, it doesn't smell like it's going to be a light cigar or be smooth. It does smell like it's going to be harsh as hell. But I'm kind of impressed. It was a smooth light up and a good draw. What about you, Andy?
Yeah, I've got a great. The draw is great. I don't know about the. Yeah. Words. See, this is why you're hosting. Words don't work. Words are broken.
Try to wordificate better.
Word harder. It's got a. So far, the draw, the opening draw is great. And I'm still trying to pinpoint different flavors and whatnot. It does have that medium feel to it, but it's really feels. It's not really. It's great on the retro, so we'll see how it progresses.
All right, how about you, Grimbles?
It's all right. Okay, so let me partake like I should. Let's not stretch that joke out. It draws well, like everybody has said, and it is an interesting flavor. That's all I got so far. So it's all right. It's all right. It's all right.
Well, that's what I'm saying. The flavor for it is not matching up to the smell of it to me. It smells like it's going to be a rich, full body cigar, but it's a lot smoother and a lot harsher than what I'm expecting.
It's weird because I think it's a lot lighter.
That makes sense. That's what I'm saying. It's a lot lighter than what I would expect out of a full body cigar.
Yeah.
Is this considered a full body cigar?
Yes, this is actually considered a full body cigar.
I'd equate.
I can see it building up to that.
Like it's pretty damn
Go ahead,
close
Zach. I'm sorry.
to Perdomo champagne. Just without
it's kind of creamy
flavor.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, perfect. Creamy. Creamy is the word I was looking for.
I am getting a little bit of like a hint of spice though, like it's hiding something that's gonna slap me with later.
It's gonna whip itself out.
I also have a slight construction issue. The cap is not wanting to stick down anymore, so it's getting stuck on my lip.
you want to borrow my? I'll just airmail it to you. I've got some of the pectin over here.
Yeah, just hand me the pectin and I'll
Do the
glue it
camera.
down.
Okay, so I'm doing this because our fifth isn't here or whatever. But can anybody identify if there's any what is it, cadmium, cadmium, cardam?
Cadmium. That sounds like hard. Cadmium. Isn't that a battery
I think so.
component?
I think so. I don't actually know the word. Every time I hear it, I don't like process it. Like my brain rejects whatever that word is.
Gibs is the same way.
Yeah.
It's actually a medical disorder where you're completely deaf to the word. Like face blindness, but for a single word meaning.
Word blind.
Word blind.
He keeps saying the same grunting sound, but I don't understand what it is.
Get your finger out of my ass, because I'm leaving you be. Thanks, Robin Williams, for that joke. Yeah, I'm kind of interested to see where this is, in 15, 20 minutes, a half.
Yeah, me too.
It's already starting to amp up just a little bit for me. Like
Yeah,
in a
I'm
good.
starting to get a little bit.
I'm not getting
I'm
what
starting
you
to
guys
get a little bit of pepper.
Did I have the same cigar?
I'm starting to get.
I think so.
This is right.
Yeah. It's that one.
Yeah. It's just light. It's super light.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Okay,
It's light
yeah.
for me. Just the smell of it just makes me think it's going to be a full-bodied, rich cigar. But I'm not getting that hit whenever I smoke it.
Okay, so
It
it's
may
basically
power
like the Marlboro ultralights of cigars at this point for me.
It'll have
It
to take
smells like a cigarette and it tastes like but it's not there.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far into bashing it, but
Fashion wise, I'm just trying to make a comparison.
I mean, you
Okay,
can
you know
can
what?
say it, light right now. It's light. I agree. It's kind of light.
Cavalier Genevieve, I apologize wholeheartedly. I didn't realize I was being an ignorant asshole to you. I do want to work it out and continue smoking you. Is that better, Ben?
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah, you're welcome. Making me apologize. We're only like 10 minutes into this podcast.
I
What
don't know that
next?
we're that far in, are we? Yeah, we are.
Mine is smoking
Uh,
very quickly.
Yeah, mine is too, actually.
I do. Mine's actually not doing that bad.
Got a runner.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, mine's kind of running on the backside. I gotta apologize to the audience. I'm recording from my garage today, not the Back Porch Lounge like I usually love to be in. We do have some inclement weather here, so I just figured I'd start in a safer place so I could continue smoking instead of having to run back inside.
If the lightning comes down, he's still going to record.
I'm more likely to stay in the garage if there's lightning than on the my Back Porch Lounge where there's a metal roof. So,
Yeah, somebody already dipped on me once this week for that shit.
You just need a lightning rod. Just put up a lightning rod on top of that thing. You'd be gold.
Have a neighbor come by all confused, like, what are you doing? Science. I'm doing fucking science.
Then you get a kite and you tie a string to it and see what happens.
You go down in history.
no, I was gonna
That's what happens.
I was gonna have a hanging body up under it, from the rafters of the Back Porch Lounge, and just make it look like I'm having a real science experiment.
I thought that was the Halloween episode.
Could be. Now that I have the
It
idea,
is now.
yeah, maybe.
So I hung on to that longer, but that's like a little over an inch of ash.
Yeah, it is.
Good Lord.
Yours is burning way too quick.
I'm enjoying it though. I'm not mad that it's burning quick.
Yeah. You say you're not enjoying it?
fade away. No, I am enjoying it. It's good.
Oh, I thought you said I'm not enjoying it, so I'm glad it's going quicker.
It's like, okay, I'm trying to get rid of that shit.
Oh shit. I
Turn
had some
faster.
news for I had a news from shared with everybody. I was going to wait till the end of the show, but I'm going to share it now because I'm so excited about it. I went to an event last night at Line Creek here in Noonan, and they had a DJ going on. It was a '90s party night, and my favorite tobacconist was there.
Your who?
My favorite tobacconist was there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and it is Tim. And I swear to you guys, Tim did the worm right in front of us. Straight up nailed it. I mean, didn't hesitate, dropped it, did the worm, got back up with no assistance. I was so proud and so happy at the same time.
Wow. You know, I did the worm the other day, but it was just called falling.
Yeah, that's my version of it. Like the worm part is me trying to crawl to something to get back up.
Yeah.
That's why I said I was proud that he had no assistance. Because I couldn't have done that shit.
Man, what a bucket of badass. That
That's
dude's
awesome. Did you get it on video?
I wish I would have, man. That was like an awe moment for me. Because I was like, I am so excited right now that just happened in front of me.
That's awesome.
You busted out the worm because it was the 90s night.
So were the 90s as good as you remember them?
Yes. Yes, they were.
Nice.
The booze was.
But, I mean, really, you ought to know because we put all of our emotions in a heart-shaped box, and then we say bye, 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 and, you know, whatever, continue going on. You get the joke.
Yep.
If you did 3 more, I was going to clap.
Well, I was thinking, like, yes, the 90s were better for me because I didn't have the stress of have to have a career in mind. I didn't have to have the stress of a house note. I didn't have to have the stress of, you know, anything else. I wasn't into politics. All I had to do was focus on myself, school, and, you know, making sure I paid the insurance on my car and gas. That's all I had to focus on.
I did not have as awesome of 90s because I was born in West Philadelphia. And
Born and raised, right playground is where I spent most of my
yeah,
day.
exactly. Yeah.
Did you end up in Bel Air?
No, actually, I got turned sideways. I'm actually currently in Peru. Kind of like
What a shocking
Bugs
turn of
Bunny.
events.
Kind of like Bugs Bunny the entire, you know, like should have taken that turn in Albuquerque. You know,
Yes.
instead I ended up in Peru and now I'm hashing heroin.
Wow.
You do what you got to do, buddy.
Heck, man,
I mean,
it's
could
living.
be more lucrative.
It's a living.
How's the 401k plan in hash and heroin?
Cash business, no 401k.
You know, I'm gonna quote a very famous actor who had a couple of albums that he put out that embodies what a 401k is in Peru. Live life like you're gonna die, because you're gonna. So there's no 401k. I just spend my money, bro.
Nice. And thank you, William Shatner.
Yeah, William Shatner. I want to do what
That was a William Shatner song.
Was it?
Yes.
Nice.
Dude, I saw that
Only can you cap.
CD in a store, in a Hastings store in like 2003, and when I saw it, I exclaimed joy because I couldn't believe William Shatner made a CD. I bought that shit immediately and fell in love. Like it was all the way through. If I ever wanted to spend a couple $100, I'd get him to sign a copy of that CD.
Well, my experience with that CD is completely different, because I was forced to listen to it out of context. Didn't even know who it was when I was listening to it, and I was just like, "This is weird."
Yeah, but who did that?
Because it's basically It's we. Well, he who should not be named, Voldemort. No, it's not Voldemort. It was a mutual friend of ours who introduced me to it.
Wait,
Introduced us to like torture.
No, I don't think it was. No,
pretty sure it
no, it
wasn't
wasn't
me.
you.
Who was it?
Maybe it was. Maybe it was. I thought it was Pat, but I think it may have been you.
I was much more passionate about the William Shatner than Pat. I'm not to pull out nerd dicks, but you know, it was my passion project. I'm gonna claim it. It's
Yeah,
mine.
but I mean, here's the context, right? I'm sitting here thinking I'm going to hear William Shatner singing. It's more William Shatner doing poetry to music.
Yeah, he talks through it.
If I would've
He's
had-
not a singer.
Yeah, so I'm sitting here like, is he going to sing? And he never does. So I'm like, all right. So I'm basically listening to, William Shatner at the local coffee house spitting his rhymes over some bongos, right? So that's about what I got the feel of.
Like a rhinestone cowboy.
That's it.
Yes, 100%. You know,
But I understand.
his hook off the first album, or that the first track of that album is, "I want to do what common people do. I want to live like common people live." You know, just like basically saying it, but drawing out the syllables.
I'm gonna have nightmares after talking about this.
Oh no, I'm
Exactly.
sensitive. I didn't know you guys didn't know about this. Like
Thanks.
it's happening. Like
No, I knew about it.
But now that you have the context, and you know it's not a bunch of his songs, it's a lot funnier, and it's a lot better.
well, watch
I
out.
can go into let's do it now and be like, okay.
He does have an album of covers, which I don't remember any of them except for one. He did a cover of Rocket Man from Elton John.
Oh, I actually think I've heard that.
Yeah,
It is fucking hysterical. Like, it is so good and so awesome. Like, I can't describe it. Like, it is so great to listen to. And then, you know who does
yeah, that's what I was
his-
expecting.
Ben, do you know who does his
Who?
music? Ben
No.
Folds.
Really, from Ben Folds 5?
Yeah.
Nice.
Ben, have you asked your cigar yet? It looked like it had a giant
No.
shot.
Good lord.
It's actually not that big. It's not that big.
It's not that big.
Dude!
We just went through the whole penis joke thing, and it's not that big. You're throwing it out there hard. Damn.
Yeah.
I'm kind of upset. I'm halfway through this.
I don't
Yeah.
understand.
I'm
I guess I'm talking too damn much.
It's smoking really quickly, but I'm enjoying it a lot.
I'm wondering if I had a different
What kind
Vitola
of
than y'all did.
lighter was that?
Oh, that's part of my kit that I
Oh
got.
yeah, gotcha. It just looked like you'd taken like you're like lighting your cigar up like it's some giant thing.
Hey, Ben, I need some
That was-
lighters, man. Like, that one looks pretty awesome if you don't want to mind handing it over.
Dude, I have not seen this particular one out there except in that kit.
Well, we got the link somewhere.
Yeah, so maybe if you order the kit, you can get that lighter. That lighter is choice. It's really easy to fill. I love that it has the V cut on it, and I mean it strikes every time. I love it.
I'm using my my 4-burner We the People
Yes.
.com cigar lighter.
And for anybody who's asking, or nobody asked, but for everybody's knowledge, we call that the Jedi lighter.
This is the lightsaber lighter.
It's the lightsaber lighter because when you light it, you get 4 burners going. It's crazy.
It's intense. I actually had to turn mine down because four works when I'm out here on the patio with all the fans and the mister going. A little bit more than I usually need, but it works really well in this sense. How's your cigar, Gibbs? Well, no, you don't count. You haven't gotten halfway yet.
Yeah, I don't understand it. I was wondering if I got a different Vitola than y'all did. Maybe mine was a little
Was
bit
it?
longer.
This was a Toro Gordo.
Yeah, that.
Toro
those were-
Gordo. Yeah, the same with mine.
I think you need to stop yapping and just smoke that thing. Like, come on, man,
There you go.
catch up.
Well, yeah, you smoke. Puff, puff,
Sorry.
puff, puff.
Sorry.
Let us talk about other important
Zach's threatening his.
things. You know, like okay, me, Zach, and Andy are gonna have a conversation. How about them Olympics?
I have not
Which
watched
part?
the one bit of it yet.
What do you mean? Which one, Andy?
I mean, which part?
Annie.
Because it's it's been on my TV since before the opening ceremony, because the better half is a big Olympics fan, and so we've been watching swimming and gymnastics like they're going out of style.
That's cool.
The archery was kind of badass too. I watched the ladies finals for the for archery, Korea versus
Gina Davis
China.
cheating?
No, but these girls might be just well, they're younger and maybe a little more
I don't know where you're going with
porcelain faced.
Did you just say porcelain face? Really?
I did. I mean, I swear to God, it looked like they were porcelain.
Ben, edit this out.
Don't.
Nope.
The Koreans were better looking than the Chinese. I'm just saying.
Ooh.
Dang.
And on that note, the only thing I know about the Olympics and I thought was amazing, fucking amazing, was Snoop Dogg got to hold the torch.
I
And
knew
it looked
that.
like a gigantic freaking joint. So I was so happy.
I'm surprised he didn't light a joint with it.
I mean, should have. He had the opportunity.
There is
I mean-
video of him doing the crip walk though.
Did he do it?
He probably
That's awesome.
he probably didn't want to be the next Brittany Griner and like imprisoned in a foreign country where they couldn't get out, you know, because of their celebrity status.
It's the French. All you have to do is go, "I'm taking over your country," and they'll be okay.
Dang. Shots fired. France.
Yeah, shots not fired from France.
And we lost our French audience.
Oh well.
Oh,
Look, I wasn't brought on board
Oh.
to keep an audience. I was to make the few delinquents that like us enjoy us. Okay, like that's just
You're here to concentrate the audience, so we really get the core group.
we're
you have to
pruning.
really like us to like us.
We're pruning the leaves. Specifically the French ones, I guess. Hey, Dad, if you listen to this, I'm sorry, buddy.
I mean, other than that, I mean, I'm looking forward to track and field because I guess that's something I did. It is something I did like in middle school and in high school. But I enjoy watching the track and field stuff. The swimming and the gymnastics are.
I mean, on that scale, I wouldn't be able to watch the Olympics ever because I have no nostalgia for any of it.
Oh well.
Has Simone Biles actually done her part in the Olympics? Like, she hasn't punked out like the last time around when she had the twisties, right? And I don't mean that in a mean way. I'm just saying, like, you know, like she backed out because she had a legitimate concern or whatever, you know.
And she was sick, right?
No, she had
Mentally.
the twisties.
Oh.
Where she does like when she was doing the movement of like flipping in the air or whatever, she couldn't keep track of where she was. Like she lost track of
Like an
of
inner
where she was in the
ear
movement.
kind of thing.
Huh?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Like an inner ear kind of thing.
kind of.
Yeah, kind of.
I don't know that it actually relates to the inner ear, but you know, she did have a, you know, like it was a common thing that everybody came out afterwards and was like, no, seriously, don't judge her. Like, you know, this is a for real thing. Don't, you know, she was held upon such a high pedestal.
Yeah.
But like, I'm at the same time, I'm like, I don't know even if that I would give someone the same chance again to go to the next Olympics because, you know, that could happen again. Like, why not give that to?
Well, that kind of is a testament to her skill.
You still have to qualify.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
if she
I don't mean it in any
can
mean
qualify,
nothing against her. I don't have, I don't have a mean bone in my body toward her. I just wanted to know that she actually, like, it's more of a, I want to know that she did it because that's an awesome thing.
I think I saw a video.
Qualifications start tonight.
Oh,
yeah?
I was gonna say I thought that she did something. I vaguely remember someone posting something on Instagram about her, but maybe that was not. I don't know. I'm not been watching.
Ben,
So,
I'm trying to smoke.
yeah, well,
speaking of,
the podcast has gone off the rails.
not to totally change the subject, but I wanted to tell Grimm something that a friend of mine, him and his brother are like importing comics from Chile, and apparently they're really cool. I've not got a chance to check them out yet, but they're at San Diego Comic-Con right now looking for like a publisher or something.
Nice.
Wait.
So he keeps posting all these pictures.
Let me make sure that I understand. They're not bringing comics like, like Batman number 50 or whatever. They're bringing their own comic that they've made.
Yeah, there's apparently a bunch of really good stories coming out of Chile, according to another friend of mine who's a comic book guy, and they are working on bringing them into the U.S. so that everyone else can read them.
Well, I will absolutely buy a copy if they get it in here, man. Like I love the indie creators. I love people that are putting out comics on their own dime, on their own, like they're betting on their dream. And I think that's brave and awesome. So in cases where someone's like, hey, this is an independent thing for me, like when we go to Dragon Con, we get approached, well, not approached, like they call us to their table, but we get a ton of comics from just independent artists and writers and everything else like that every year.
That's cool.
Way better than some of the shit you see in DC or Marvel.
I totally believe that.
All right, halfway check. I'm at halfway now.
Glad you caught up.
Okay. So the cigar has definitely gotten a little bit. I'd still say it's about a medium for me right now, but I'm definitely getting some hints of black pepper in there, and it's definitely getting some more hit to it than it did when I first lit up. So it's changing, and I'm liking it.
Cigars, they are changing.
Mm-hmm.
A cigar, it is changing. Yeah, that works. Thanks, girl. Pour me one too.
I did. Wait. No. Yes. No. Yes.
Yeah, pour it.
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, I'm with Gibs. The intensity is picking up a little bit, a little more of the famous or Zach favorite pepper, but I still got this, I don't know, kind of a sweet underneath it that I'm picking up. But I mean, other than that, I'm not a fan of how fast it's burning because I'm enjoying it. I don't want it to burn as fast as it's burning.
How about you, Grimbles?
Okay, so my 1/3 left check-in, because it is also burning fast for me. I do enjoy it more now than I did when it originally lit up. The flavor is starting to fill in. Like it's there's more and more every time I draw a puff. So like it's becoming much more enjoyable. Beforehand, like it was just air. Like when we originally lit up, it was weird because like I didn't really get anything out of it. But now like I'm really enjoying it. So I think if this continues to get better through, I think I would like the cigar more if it was a shorter cigar, to get me to the point rather than where it was originally. So
you say you don't like the build up?
I don't like the build. Well, yeah, I mean that's the thing is like in certain cigars, the build up is like you have a baseline that you're working with, and it adds layers to. Like in this case, it was just like I compared it earlier to the Perdomo Champagne, you know, because it's a smooth cigar and but it doesn't have a whole like flavor profile to work with, you know, so it's back and forth.
Okay. Makes sense. How about you, Zach?
I'm enjoying it more and more as I smoke it. It's still creamy, and the pepper's kicked up, like Andy was saying, and it reminds me a little bit of like a cream-based pasta sauce, like not necessarily Alfredo, but kind of buttery, creamy, something made with heavy cream for sure. It's hitting a lot of good notes. I also think that it's burning so quickly because it's not super dense. Like it feels light, but I wouldn't change anything about it. I really enjoy it.
Cool. Now, to speak to the burning fast thing, let me ask you this, guys. I finally got my humidor zeroed in to 70/70. So all the penny cigars in their own humidor, and I let them sit. I don't open that humidor except for penny days or ones I'm actually going to pull up for penny shows. And it's literally sitting at 70/70. The temperature in that room is 70, and the humidification is dead on 70. I'm wondering if maybe y'all's maybe a little less. Maybe they're burning it a little bit quicker.
My penny cigars have moved a couple of times in the last week due to travel, so that could be part of it. They went from a box with a 69 to in my humidor and back into the travel box, so that could be a possible issue, but I don't know that that's the case.
It may not be.
But I'm with Zach. It's not densely rolled. It's fairly loosely rolled.
But it doesn't feel like it's coming apart or anything. It just feels like it's not packed solid, which I think is why it's got such a good draw.
Yeah,
could be.
I just checked my penny cigar humidor is at 73%, which is a little higher than I'd like to be, but it's humidified.
I was just wondering.
Yeah, no, it's a good thing to wonder, because I often wonder how that affects that sort of thing. I would imagine more humidity would make it burn slower. Actually, I know it does, because I've gotten really dry cigars and they burn really, really fast.
Yeah. This doesn't feel dry.
No.
It definitely doesn't feel dry.
That wrapper is just like the softest leather.
Velvet?
It's
so
soft.
Indian leather.
It's Corinth is known for their leather.
It's known for
5 points of people.
Grimm's. My intrepid reporter says that qualifications were at 4:00 this morning Central Time. Simone did perform, but injured her foot in warm-ups. But she's supposed to compete tonight, so things should be copacetic.
Oh wow!
And France did not qualify for the team event finals.
I don't mean this in the meanest way possible, because it sounds like it does, but like how sad would you be that the Olympics are being hosted in your country and you don't make it to the actual,
right?
Like that would be wildly depressing. And once again, dude, they're so much better than me as far as goes for physically and mentally, probably, definitely mentally, probably, a lot mentally, probably. But still,
yeah. I
Again,
told Kristen, I said, as long as we come out with more medals in China and Russia. Oh wait, Russia's not competing.
Yeah, they're
They're
still
under the. They're still under the Olympic. If I remember right, if the Russians if they have Russian people able to compete, they have to compete under a neutral banner, which is like the Olympic flag. So,
Which
I don't care
Russia,
as long as we come out with medals in those two. I don't care.
no, it's Russian or nothing.
yeah. Which I mean, to be fair, like they said the same thing to me. Like, hey, you can compete in the Olympics, but you can't compete for America. I'd be like, I guess I'm sitting at home playing Call of Duty every month.
Like I said, as long as we end up with more medals in China and Russia, I'm happy.
There was a Russian Formula One driver who wasn't allowed to compete under the Russian flag, and he competed under like his college flag or something. It was kind of weird. It was a little sketchy.
It's hysterical.
Already.
Wait, he competed under his college flag. Did it have like a big bear on it? Please tell me it had a big bear on it.
No, well, I don't remember what it was, but it was like a seal kind of thing.
Nice.
Not seal like, but like seal.
We know, like Kiss from a Rose. Just a silhouette. Seal.
What do you? What was your inspiration for winning this? Batman Forever.
Batman Forever was the inspiration.
Batman Forever. Wiener's excited. Sorry.
Also, he's already into the gold.
For the gold there.
Does it make it better?
Check the ash when you get.
Gold.
Yeah, I'm not quite there.
Yeah, I'm not either. I saw a photo on, I think, Insta that it still had. I mean, they'd smoked through most of the gold leaf, and you could still see most of the gold leaf on the ash.
Yeah,
Nice.
I'd be surprised if this flame was hot enough to actually change the properties of an entire part of the leaf. The gold leaf, I mean. Because gold's got a melting point of something like crap. It's like 2,000 degrees or something. If you happen to know the melting temperature for gold, put that in the comments.
That's it. Put it in the comments.
I'm not looking
Some
at
gold
it.
leaf.
I refuse.
Somebody would actually have to. I don't
Nope,
think
I can type.
I've had to touch up this thing like so many times.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, man,
know
I
what
haven't
it
had
is.
to touch up mine once.
Not once.
Mine just keeps running. It just keeps running and running.
Yeah,
Oh.
mine was running a couple of times. Easy to fix.
I mean, I'm able
You
to
want it
fix
to-
it, but it'll continue going to run after that. I don't know.
Mike had a tip for that. Wouldn't it just score the outside wrapper?
Yeah. I have yet to try that, but mostly it's because
I did.
the times that has happened, I have not had my Zygar scissors with me. I've only had my meat cutter.
Yeah.
I guess I could use a pocket knife. I almost always have one of those.
I always have a pocket knife, but I'm afraid that it's either too sharp or too dull, and it's not going to create a good score.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if it's too sharp, I'll cut too deep and lose a thumb.
That's depressing.
Yep.
Yeah.
So the cap separation has not changed much at all. It's been actually kind of holding on by itself, which is cool.
Sweet.
Mine is getting
Say
pretty-
that now it gets stuck on my lip. The smoke temperature has gone up pretty significantly.
Yeah, it's gotten really hot all of a sudden.
For those, I don't know when this episode will air, but for those of you that are interested, follow Penny's Public House on the Facebooks. You might win
Oh,
something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Something giveaway, something.
Oh, I gotta check that out.
You know what?
I do follow it.
Penny's
but
house.
I think that's a good rule of thumb, just in general. Just
Yeah.
follow Penny's Bubble.
Well, especially if you're watching this podcast.
Yeah, she just threw up
We
the
appreciate you.
rare pinks, or she threw up one
Yeah.
rare pink on there.
Oh.
Yeah,
Did
so
you buy it?
I was so close, dude. I was like, my finger was on the button. I was like, I will get shot. It's $40
$40 for a
one
stick.
stick. One stick.
Jesus.
It's pretty rare now.
But they're rare and they're pink.
Well, they're even
Right.
more rare now because we're past, the November portion of everything. So if
Yeah.
if they're still there, it's very rare. It's ultra rare at that point.
Right.
Super ultra rare.
Ultra mega rare.
Do we send that out to be graded or, and hang on to it? Or where's Robert?
I mean, I-
need him.
I-
Oh, he's not here.
I would
Smoke
Grimm
that shit
shot
as soon as it got there. You wouldn't hang on to that, Gibbs. You'd be like, you'd like rip open the package and be like lighting the box on fire while you're trying to smoke it.
I got to get to it, damn it! No, I would send it out for grading, and as soon as it got back, crunch. That was a 9.5.
I'll grade this myself. Thank you very much.
Exactly.
What?
Oh, crushed you fuckers.
That's the shit I've ever heard in my entire life, and I don't like you at this point. I like you. I like you now. I didn't like you for the 3 seconds, but for those couple of seconds, I fucking hated you so much. Ben just froze.
Yeah, cold leaf ash. Woohoo! Looks glorious.
It's kind of cool. I think this is the second Cavalier cigar I've ever had.
Yeah, I've had a few this season,
Yeah, I think you gave me the other one. It was good.
potentially.
Or I got it in samples, one or the other.
Or we got it in the same tablet pack. Yeah, one of the
Yeah. Actually, I may have gotten it in like a grab bag kind of blind cigar box or cigar sampler, which I'm a huge fan of because
Oh, yeah.
I've always gotten something that was worth more than the entire purchase. In the
Oh,
handful of
every time.
times I've done it.
Most of the time. Gibbs' network is dorking up now. Everybody's having network funkies.
Yeah, I don't know.
I have,
Yeah, AT&T's doing a roll and reboot.
and that's the worst part is my network has been super fucking awful for weeks. I was gonna take my system.
That sucks, dude.
That sucks.
Grimbles, what are you drinking? You showed me the bottle, but I couldn't read it.
Miguel Estevez Mejita Tequila.
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 So,
I was drinking the kickin' chicken on ice. It's good.
Nice. Having sweet tea today.
yeah, so I've had a pretty rough weekend, and I decided, you know what, I'm gonna get through this the best I can. And I had Miguel Estevez Mejita Tequila.
Well, hopefully the cigars made you feel better for the weekend.
You know what? Okay, so let's put this out here because Ben might not come back at this point. We should probably record our ratings for the cigar. And if I'm going to go first, I'm going to say, you know what? This was actually pretty awesome once it got down far enough.
All right.
I don't. It got better as it went along, and I wouldn't mind smoking another one again. I would actually recommend to smoke somebody as long as it's short enough to smoke.
So you'd want to find it in like maybe a slightly smaller size.
Yeah. Instead of the 6-inch that we had, I think it's I mean, get it in a 5-inch
Yeah.
and enjoy what it is. I don't know what it is about being longer that made it a bad situation for me, but it really was.
They do make it in a Robusta.
Nice. That is my favorite size cigar, pretty much.
Yeah, it's got to be my favorite as well. So, I mean, yeah, I think that would be probably a better size. That'll be more of a 5-inch cigar instead of the 6. Jack, do you want to review yours?
Sure.
Do you want to give it another minute?
I'm ready now, but the smoke is getting pretty hot.
Hey, keep going.
Okay, dude.
I will review the cigar. The flavor has continued to be creamy, and the pepper has picked up quite a bit, which is I like. I say that a lot, but I like the peppery cigar. The creaminess has died down a little bit, but it's still there, and I'm getting a little bit of the sweetness that Andy was talking about. The gold leaf is now almost entirely ash, which looks really cool. And
It really does. doesn't it?
it does look really cool. I'm gonna say, if I gotta give it a rating, I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I really like it. 4.5,
4.5.
A 4.5?
Ooh, Grimm, you didn't give it a number.
Oh,
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so I guess that is good.
Take a shot. Give it a number, Grimm.
I will take that shot, and I will say it was a 4.0. I would
Nice.
say if it didn't come to the point of if you would have asked me earlier on, it would have been a 3.5. But the
really.
we got along is the smoke, the better way.
All right.
Cool. What you got, Andy?
I'm gonna go. I'm not quite as far along as y'all are, but the temperature's starting to kick up in it, so the pepper's definitely picked up. And I'm with you, Zach. The creamy and the sweetness are a little more muted than they were at the halfway point.
Yeah.
But outside of that, it's been a really good cigar. I've enjoyed all of it. I'm with Gibs. I've had to touch mine up a few times. It's burned a little crooked, but it's okay. That's not really, for me, a detractor. But on the old 1 to 5 scale, I'm Grimm. I think I give it a 4, maybe a 4.25. I think the 6. The Toro's a little longer than I prefer, so I know I've had Cavalier and Robusto, and I know I've enjoyed the hell out of it too. It's something that I would look forward to shop. I'm looking, if I see one, I'll probably pick one up.
Yeah, I would definitely if I was looking for one to enjoy the shop, I wouldn't pass up another one of these.
I'd definitely go to a Cavalier event just for the fun of it.
Yeah.
Kind of hoping we get Gibs back in here to rate his, or if I got to get him to mail it in.
I got it for him. My cigar smokes way too slow. And I don't know about the humidities, but there were certain humidities that were super humidified that I don't know what to do about that. So I'm going to give it a 4.25 because humidity.
Because it's raining outside, like a bitch.
Oh my god, it is pouring so fucking hard.
Yeah, we can definitely hear the rain. It's a lot.
It is
A whole lot of no.
for it not being an emergency situation. It's fucking awful.
He's struggling with Gibbs is struggling with his internet here right at the end of the show, but that's the case, if y'all want to wrap it up, we can.
We can, and I will. If you have any problem, email billy@dejaredo.com. And past that,
If you don't like us,
good night.
good night.
Right.